everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions video. I probably look slightly strange right now. That is because I've got my foundation, my bronzer, my contour, my highlight, my eyebrows on, but nothing else. The light keeps going in and out and it's really bugging me, so I do apologise if I keep getting washed out, but the sun is not in my control, so I cannot change that, unfortunately. I've got all my makeup on except for all of my eye makeup, so I haven't got mascara, I haven't got eyeliner, eyeshadow, anything like that, and that is because yesterday I went shopping. It's 2 days ago actually. 2 days ago I went shopping and I picked up a new eyeshadow palette. Now it is the 17 Easy on the Eye palette, and I thought that I would do a first impressions video because I'm not sure if I've done one of these before. I think I have, but it wasn't a very good one and it was part of a haul video, so I thought I would just do a separate video on one product, and then I'm gonna try it for the first time on camera, let you guys know what I think of it. I'll tell you all about the colours and what the eyeshadow palette includes and things like that, and I'm basically just going to dedicate a whole video to this palette and let you guys know what I think of it for the first time that I try it. I've got a cup of tea and it's really full, so I'm scared that I'm going to drop it. I've got a cat lying down here, I've got a cat lying on the sofa behind me, so I'm hoping that they're going to be quiet and just allow me to film this video because I'm at home on my own, so I'm making the most of it and getting lots of stuff done. So I'm just going to get straight in with the video and start. Okay, so we've zoomed in slightly. That is just because obviously this is going to be sort of a makeup tutorial and I wanted you guys to be able to actually see my eyes up close. So yeah, like I said, we are using the 17 Easy on the Eye palette, and this is in the shade Birthday Suit. Now this eyeshadow palette comes in two separate shades, so it kind of depends what colours you tend to go for. All of the colours are very neutral and very natural on the eye, so that's why I went for this one. I can't really remember what the other one looked like, but I definitely preferred this one. I love 17 as a brand. I think they're very affordable, and the packaging still looks really lovely, so I think that looks really sleek and it definitely doesn't look cheap at all. And then we open it up. Okay, so I'm going to take the little brush out because it's going to keep falling out, but it comes with a little brush which I probably will never use. Some people might find that handy. Okay, so this is the palette inside. So we've got a little leaflet up here which tells you just kind of how to use the eyeshadows, where to put them and things like that. It's also got a little voucher, and you can save £2 on one of their mascaras, so there's that. It comes with a handy mirror in the top, which is something I love in an eyeshadow palette. Definitely for like a drugstore palette, I think it's really great that it comes with a mirror in the top. It's just handy, it makes it so much better for travelling with, and it's just a lovely thing that I always look for in an eyeshadow palette. So then moving on to the shades, I'll try not to blind you with the mirror. So moving on to the shades, they're all very neutral, as you can see. Up the top here, there's 4 different shades which are actually covered by a bit of plastic. I'm going to take that off. So this palette actually comes with an eyelid primer, which I think is really, really great. I've never seen an eyeshadow palette that has a built-in primer with it, so that's really good, and I'm definitely excited to give that one a go and see if I like it. So then you've got 3 metallic eyeshadows. So they are all really pretty, kind of rose gold, coppery, kind of very natural looking colours, and I think it's really cool that it comes with metallic shades as well as normal eyeshadows. And then you've got a mixture of matte and shimmery eyeshadows. I'm just going to get in and start creating a little look with these colours. I think they're so gorgeous, and I'm really, really excited to try them on my eyes and see how pigmented they are. I'm actually going to use the brush that it comes with, and I'm going to use the black end because it's got a very kind of smooth, sleek brush. I'm just going to use that to prime my eyelids. So I'm going to take a little bit of the primer onto the brush because I didn't particularly want to stick my finger in it. And it just feels weird putting this on a brush because it's kind of like a gel consistency. And then I'm just going to pop it on my eyelids, kind of blend it out with my finger. It feels quite greasy, not like any other eyelid primer I've tried before. But I will be interested to see if it actually does keep my eyeshadow on. Okay, so I'm now going in with a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease Brush, and I'm going to be taking the first matte shade, which is the colour Warm Ivory, and it's a matte cream coloured eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use that all over my eyelids just to kind of give a really nice base colour. It's not too pigmented, but I think that might just be because it's a pale colour. Okay, so I've applied the all over kind of creamish colour. I'm now going to go in with the shade Toasted Almond, which is a very pretty rose gold colour. I'm just going to use the same brush. This one definitely looks a lot more pigmented. And I'm just going to kind of dab that onto the eye. Oh, that is really pigmented actually. It is very pigmented. I'm really, really impressed. I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. This is the Zoeva crease brush. And I'm just going to keep blending as I go because I don't want any harsh lines. And then I'm just going to take that same colour over to the other eye. I must say, although these eyeshadows seem quite pigmented so far, they definitely come out quite different on the eye to how they look in the palette. So this colour is coming out on my eyelids and it looks slightly coppery, but in the palette it just looks like a very kind of natural looking baby shimmery pink, but it has definitely come out a lot more copper and more red toned on my eyes, which I'm not complaining about. I like it, but it does definitely look different to how it looks in the palette. I'm now going to take a Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader brush, which is basically like a flat brush, which you can pack on colour with. And I'm going to go in with the shade Sunkist Peach. It's sort of peachy, I guess. It's like a peachy pink, and it's shimmery, and this looks really pigmented as well. And I'm literally just going to pat that onto the middle of my eye, just to get a little bit more shimmer. I'm now going to darken up my crease, and I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Baked Chestnut, which is kind of like a dark browny, coppery, shimmery colour. Again, this one looks really, really pigmented, and I'm just going to add that into the crease and really darken it up. This one is very pigmented too, and at the same time I'm just going to keep blending with my blending brush. Probably try out one of the metallic colours, so I'm going to take the Zoeva Cream Shader brush, which is like a flat, really sort of soft brush. I'm going to take the shade Bronzed Buff, which is one of the metallic shades, and I'm just going to take that onto the brush. It comes out such a different shade, like it's coming out on my brush like a bronze eyeshadow, but in the palette it literally just looks like a cream coloured pearly shade, and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner of my eye and just bring it into the middle. It definitely does look kind of metallic on the eye. When you catch it in the light it looks like I've got highlighter on, which is really nice, but I'm just not really sure. I feel like it's not too pigmented and I feel like it's slightly taking off the eyeshadow underneath. Maybe I need to pat it. I'm going to take a little bit of the lighter metallic shade, which is the colour Pink Flush, which is just a lot lighter. It's still one of the metallic shades. I'm just using that on the same brush, and I'm going to pop a little bit of that on top, just on the inner 3/4, and then bringing it through to the middle and just sort of patting it on. So I'm going to add a little bit of liquid eyeliner, and the one I've been loving at the moment is the Collection Fast Stroke Liquid Liner. I know a lot of people really like this. It is a really great eyeliner and I've been using it quite a lot recently, instead of my Soap and Glory one. I just kind of found it in the back of my drawer and thought I'd give it another go. It is definitely much harder to use than the Soap and Glory one, but I do really like the result that it gives. So I'm actually using a new mascara today as well, and I've got the L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt mascara, which is a new mascara out, I believe. But if you watch my videos usually, you will know that I literally stick to the same two mascaras. I will either be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational or the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't ever use any other mascara, but I keep hearing people talk about this, so I wanted to pick it up and give it a go. It's literally got the strangest brush. It's got like the little spikes are only on one side. It's just a really strange brush and I've never seen anything like this before. The spike's only on one side. I'm not really too sure why that is, but I'm going to give it a go and see what I think. I am just going to quickly curl my eyelashes because I can't put mascara on without doing this. Oh, it's very thick. I feel like you could very easily get clumpy eyelashes with this mascara. Oh, I don't think I like it. I'm literally so fussy when it comes to mascara, and that's why I always stick with the same one. I just feel like my eyelashes look like spiders, so if that is the look you like, you will probably like this. But I'm not too sure if I do. So one eye seemed to go a lot better than the other with the mascara. This one looks like I have spiders hanging off of it, and this one actually surprisingly went okay. Usually I do 2 coats of mascara, but there is no way I would do 2 coats with this one. It would literally, my eyelashes would go to clumps of about 3 eyelashes on each eye, but 1 coat is okay. I will keep using it and see what I think, but first impressions, I'm not really sure. I don't think it's going to be a mascara that's for me. I don't usually get along with L'Oreal mascaras. I tend to prefer Maybelline ones. But I will give it another go and I will see what I think of it, because I'm not just going to try it once and then throw it away. I will keep trying it, see if I can get it to work, maybe try different ways of using it. But for now, I'm not really too sure. It's just kind of made my eyelashes a little bit clumpy. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. So for first impressions of this palette, I think the colours are really, really gorgeous, and if you are sort of just getting started with makeup, or you're looking for an eyeshadow palette that is very neutral and the shades are all very natural and kind of easy to work with, I definitely recommend this. I think it's a really cool concept that it comes with a primer and it's got some metallic-y shades in there as well. I think it's very kind of on trend with the whole metallic eyeshadow thing. Putting them in an eyeshadow palette mixed with normal eyeshadows is a very smart idea, so I really, really like that. The palette was only $7.99, I believe. 17 are a really, really good brand and they're very affordable, so if you are starting out with makeup and you're not really sure what brands to look for, then I would definitely recommend this one. I do like the eyeshadow palette and I probably will keep using it and try using it in different ways and see how I get on with it. I wasn't too impressed with the way that the colours look in the palette compared to on my eyes. I feel like a lot of the colours looked very different in the palette as to what they actually look on my eyes, but that's probably not really the palette's fault. Maybe my eyes just make colours look weird or something. Giving them a little swatch right now on my hands. They are pretty pigmented for a drugstore eyeshadow, so I do think that they're pretty good and the colours are really, really gorgeous. There isn't like one shade in here that I don't think I would use. I'm pretty sure I would use every single one of them, and that's very rare to get in an eyeshadow palette, so I'm really impressed with that side of things. So yeah, all in all, I really, really like the Easy on the Eye 17 palette. This is in the shade Birthday Suit, if you didn't catch that before. I think the whole thing is a really cool concept and I'm really excited to keep giving this one a go, creating different looks with it, and yeah, I really like it so far. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was helpful in some way. If you did enjoy having a first impressions style video on this channel, then make sure you give the video a thumbs up or let me know down below in the comments. Leave me any video suggestions if you like, or any comments in general, because I always read them and I always reply. But remember to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and if you're not already subscribed, I upload videos every Thursday and every Sunday, and then there's blog posts going up all the time over on my blog, so make sure that you follow me over on that as well. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing really, really well, and I will see you all in a few days with a new video. Goodbye!